every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to the 117th day of my challenge, where I'm so happy because today is the day for another cookie recipe. And when I think about it, I cannot really even remember when I tried the last cookie recipe, but I love making and baking them so much. I can in the end just try this one cookie and give away all the rest. It's not about eating them, but there's just something in like the process which just brings so much joy to me that I'm so happy. I'm so happy today, really. So before we get into the ingredients, maybe I should say the name. It's white chocolate almond cookies. And to be honest, I'm kind of cheating a bit because the original recipe is white chocolate macadamia nut cookies. I had no luck finding macadamia nuts. I had actually no luck even finding the next substitute for it, Brazilian nuts. And I kind of look like a crazy person. I go and ask for things which they've never heard here before, and it's really hard to describe something so specific in like not your native language. I don't know the words for that, so yeah, I'm like this crazy lady, I think, here. But the next nut in the line is almond, and that I could find. If I was like completely honest, it should be skinless to be like the perfect substitute, but you know, after like a second of consideration of doing that myself, because I cannot find such thing as skinless almond here, I've decided that it's an extra step which I will maybe not take. So I'll just use simple almonds. And the other thing I wanted to mention is about the white chocolate chips. Now, the ones who watched me before know that there's no such thing as white chocolate chips here. Actually, normal chocolate chips haven't even shown up yet. So the ones I used before were the ones I brought from Turkey. So I went and bought this one kind of white chocolate we have. I chopped it up into smaller pieces, and there I have my own homemade white chocolate chips. So now let's go over the ingredients and let's get started. We're gonna need 200 grams of butter, 300 grams of sugar, 100 grams of brown sugar, 350 grams of flour, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 200 grams of white chocolate chips, and 150 grams of almonds, roughly chopped. Okay, so I'm gonna start by creaming butter and both of the sugars together. And now I'm gonna add in the eggs and vanilla extract and just mix them in. Okie doke. And now the dry ingredients, flour and what did I have here? Salt, baking powder and baking soda. I'm gonna add them in and just mix to combine. I don't want to over mix at this point. I feel like I'm battling with this dough. It's not that hard, but somehow it's not that easy neither. And the last step, folding in the white chocolate chips and the almonds. Whew. Again, it's not so much folding in, it's just like trying to poke them in. As you can hear, I've turned on my oven to preheat to 180 degrees, and now I'm gonna line the baking sheet with some parchment paper, and using a small ice cream scoop, which is the size of 1 tablespoon, I'm gonna form the cookies. I will bake in batches just because my oven isn't big enough, and I found that when I bake in batches, they turn out nicer than I bake 2 baking sheets at the same time. So I will form 12 cookies because you do want to leave some space in between them as they will expand. I'm gonna put the first batch into the oven, and then in the meantime, I'm gonna form the rest. Okay, so now into the oven for 10 minutes. Wait, this is way more than 12 cookies. I think that this recipe is actually double. I think I will get like 48 cookies. Okay, so now I will cook 12 more, and I will definitely freeze the rest because that's just way too many. Okay, so I actually have even more than a double. It's 27 more cookies. I was expecting 24 in total, and I baked already 24. So I will freeze, as I mentioned, and what you want to do, just take some simple plate. I'm using a plastic plate, which I won't be sorry if it cracks or breaks or whatever, and I'm gonna put it like this into the freezer. Once they freeze up, I will take them out and put it into them into the bags so they don't take as much space, but then they won't stick. Now you want kinda, okay, I didn't do like a very good job, but you don't want them to touch so that they wouldn't stick to each other. So sweet and so cozy. I love cookies. I love baking because it just makes your home smell so incredible, and it's so amazing how these cookies look like. I like how you can see the nuts. Can you hear it? Sorry about that. I love how you can see the nuts, and I'm pretty happy that I didn't peel the almonds because that way you can see there's nut in there. I want to try it. It's so chewy. It's so nice. I like chewy things. That's pretty sweet though. Saying that, I'm bringing the cookie closer because I want to take the second bite. I never I was never choosing to eat anything with white chocolate. I don't know why actually, because apparently I love it. This is very cool. It's like, think chocolate chip cookies, but white version of it. It's really nice. I love how chewy it is. I love how my home smells. I love everything about it. So if you want, go and check the original recipe by Laura there. The written one is in the description box below, as always. You can find it both in American and the metric systems. I'm converting every single recipe I try into the metric system and sharing it with you because whenever I remake something, I actually come back to these videos and watch them again to see what and how to do that, and it's really helpful. I hope it's helpful for you too. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the day. Bye!